Hi, this is Universal 144. This is going to be the second collective summer equinox reading. So if the first one did not resonate, then it wasn't for you. It was like a specific group I was talking to that was going through massive change. Okay. Okay, so this group that I'm speaking to right now, okay, within the collective, your intuition will be high. Like during this summer, okay, with the alignment, okay, this is not like summer equinox reading. This is just throughout the entire summer time, starting summer equinox, okay. Throughout this whole process, your overall is your sixth chakra, okay, is going to open because sixth chakra came out with intuition, okay. So maybe you've been working on this for a while. I did make a collective, I think it was a collective reading about how to use amethyst on the third eye, which is your sixth chakra, okay, and how to clear it so that you are kind of like decoded, deprogrammed in order to get through like certain pitfalls, right? So once this is activated and open, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that already has it like that, and if it's not completely cleared, it will be cleared by the end of summer and you'll see things totally different, okay? And you'll be way more intuitive about mental situations, okay? So what I learned was when I cleared my solar plexus and my sacral and my heart, you know, like in the median here, I was more clairsentient. Like I could feel, like, you know, feel out things. When your sixth chakra is cleared, being cleared and stuff, you have a higher mental, intuitive thought form about anything, person, place, or thing, any of the nouns, okay? And so you can work off that. And when you have both intertwined, which you go from the bottom up, right, through the awakening process. I've never, not to say never, that it doesn't happen to people, but I have not yet known of anybody who is going through a real spiritual process of cleansing and awakening, whatever you guys want to call this crap, okay? It's just basically being one with your oversoul, you know, your higher self, Christ consciousness, whatever you guys want to call it. I've never seen it to where you got one open before the other, okay, when it's real, okay, when it's not through, like, you know, substance crap and like this and that and like initiated that way, okay. You always go from the base all the way up to the main seven, and so you work from ground zero, okay, 0 point. I've talked about this too on my channel, okay. It's the highest vibration of all, right? And so the first chakra, yeah, you know it's the root, but it's in between, you know, lower. But there is a chakra before that that nobody talks about. And so, you know, the crown is crystalline too, and it's really, it's just like, it's actually like a crystal in the sun. That's the color of it. It's like, that I've seen on people. That right there on this side, like the seventh, you know, the crown that's about 3 inches above the head, well, 3 inches below the root, you also have a 0 point chakra, okay? And when those both ping, you are within, it's your soul. Like the highest vibration of your soul connects, and it's all vertical. We have chakras all over the body, but I'm talking about the main 7, okay? And there's really a main 8. The 8th one's below your root, okay? And it's crystalline, just like the 7th one, 3 inches above your head, okay? Your crown. So there's that rant. But basically, what I'm seeing with this is somebody is starting to, and once you open this properly, once you open the third eye properly, the sixth chakra, and you can use that exercise that I told you guys about a few posts back about amethyst on on your third eye and laying down and meditating and clearing it out so that you can see clearly. The intuition, the mental intuition, is going to be like bomb. Like nobody can mess with you at that point. You can see through it. And the funny thing is, once you get to this point of actual clearing and using, okay, because it's in rotation, okay, so it's not going backwards, it's not going ping pong, but it's actually in alignment with what you chose and your vibration, harmonic, right? Nobody can screw with you. Nobody can. And at that point, even though nobody can screw with you, you don't tell people that you know them. Like, you don't tell people that you already figured out that they're full of it. Like, that's what I'm trying to get out here. And that's how you flourish, because people already know who they are. You don't have to tell them. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with somebody who starts, issues with you because of whatever, you feel like this awakening at the end of summer and stuff like that, and like you're cutting ties with people, you should speak up, and say, you know what, no, that's what I'm getting with this. Like, use your intuition and speak your truth in the first place, and don't allow them to like run rampant with thought form of why you're not talking to them. Like, don't pull a ghosting act on people at the end of summer once you've opened your third chakra, okay, your third eye. It's your sixth chakra, your third eye. So once you've opened this and completely cleared it and you have the intuitive insight, don't just like ghost people at the end of summer, because they're gonna try to end people. Like, it's like a projection. So when people know that you no longer deal with them, they tend to get a little cutthroat, okay? And they start like making up crap about you in their mind because they can't understand why you're not talking to them, okay? Typical narcissist stuff, but they don't even have to be a narcissist. They're so used to being in your energy, This could be like exes, like ex-lovers and stuff that you just decide not to talk to anymore. Hold on, let me pull something else. Yeah. So their experience process is a little bit different, okay? You don't have to explain yourself, but at the same time, you need to speak up and tell them the clear thought form that you're having about the situation, okay? Because what I'm seeing here is by the end of summer, once you do the work, right? Which isn't hard, you have it in you to flourish, right? Doing this and experience. You can explain. It might be a little bit intense to somebody to like hear what you have to say, but it's better than ghosting somebody, because even though you're not going to communicate anymore with that person, this could be a group, this could be like a church group, I don't know your life, right? And I don't want to. So that whoever you're explaining this to, real quick, the intensity from you having this knowing, mental knowing, from having your sixth chakra completely cleared and protected, right, and going through all the stages of that process, the intensity of telling this person is going to guide them forward, even though you're not going to talk to them for a while again, okay, if that makes sense. Like, because that person obviously has been in your life for a while, or that group, right, has been attached to your energy for a while, right? And so when you disconnect energy and you just make the break, right, you can't just go all complete ghost without explaining a little bit once they ask, because when they're asking, they're already in defense mode, but you keeping your calm, but speaking your truth that you know is going to give them guidance to do the same thing you just went through, right? It's like a leapfrog thing. Like, so it's an initiation. So you went through yours and now you're initiating theirs because you cut off your energetic field to them because it was not good for you anymore. Those people wonder, right? Not narcissists. Narcissists don't care. They're just narcissists. They're just assholes. Okay? But somebody who's not a narcissist, right? or doesn't have those traits, right? They'll think about what you said later on, okay? It might eat them up a little bit. They might talk a little bit of shit. Oh well, right? You told them, okay? And you left it at that. And when you do leave it at that, you do it within your integrity. Don't argue. Be balanced and be thankful that they were in your life at that time for that moment, that error. And they'll look back at what you taught them just by this being clear at the end of summer, and they'll be like, whoa, okay, now I understand so-and-so. Later, like later on, that person will get the baton. Because they'll think about it, and they'll have something they want to talk to you about, but you're not there anymore, right? But you spoke your truth, right? So good for you. And don't allow your thought form to be cluttered by bullcrap, okay? Like, don't resist. Once this is clear at the end of summer, don't resist the change, because if you continue to keep these people or whatever group, right, being a part of a church or a cult, whatever the heck it is, okay, like whatever you're a part of that you consider one in, and you know you don't vibe anymore, if you keep that and you don't listen to your sixth chakra and your clearness, it'll go away, and then you repeat the same thing the next year, and you wait and wait and wait until you can get back up with the chakra system to be completely fully cleared. Because what you're doing is you're going against your higher self when you continue these relationships with people who are just not vibing with you, okay? You don't have to explain yourself right away to somebody and say, hey, I just can't talk to you anymore. Just stop talking to them, like for a week or two. They start contact, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then you're just like, you know what? Hey, been meaning to tell you, bro, or whatever. Like, I'm focusing on me right now, and this is what I have going on in my life. That's it. You know, that's it. And it's not going to be that simple of a conversation if it's somebody who is leeching off your energy. But in the conversation, go with the flow and don't show like any anger and once this is clear, you really don't. Like once your third eye is clear, you see through it and you just don't show it anyway. But right now is the time to, it's almost like you're picking your soul tribe. Whoever, like whatever group this is, it's like right now you are picking your soul tribe to go into 2022 with. Today's the 22nd, okay, of June, right after, summer equinox. So it's like right now it's a master number 22, which is master builder. You're picking your soul tribe. By the end of summer, your third eye, it's going to be super on point. You're going to have a really good intuition about situations, and you're going to know who and what. Okay, just right now be open and be cognizant and observant of other people and how you feel around them. Okay, that's all I have.